Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yep. Uh, Last we left off, I planned on doing Mort Grotto, thinking it was like a little village of sorts, like a self-contained area, but no, it just turned out to be like another cave system that linked up back to the rebel camp. Yeah. Yeah, so I started off at the worship shrine down there, went to the tunnel, just a bunch of feathered miners, some items. Um, yep. Popped us out at there's the elevator at the rebel camp. It popped us out at the bottom of it, um, where there was a tree guy. Yep. Uh, I don't know if he was corrupted or not, but it was just a tree guy, that's for sure. That's all I know. Pretty tough, but yeah, we did it. And I think we got another benediction down there. I don't quite remember what. Or was it a pendant? I don't know. I don't quite remember. Yeah, I think it was it might have been the bravery pendant, but or Child's Hope. No, Child's Hope was in the little area, like the little mine. Okay, I don't quite remember. It was probably a benediction, but yep. So picked the benediction, ride the elevator back up to the rebel camp to confirm that it was just kind of like another way into the rebel camp. Yep. So, yep. And then after that, I went back to the worship shrine in Cloudspire outskirts, crossed the bridge here, and then encountered the Ming General Liu Qingen. I think that's how you pronounce it. Well, probably not, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Yep. And he wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. He's definitely more susceptible to our sword counter here than Commander Liang, but so the thing with him is that he does have some delayed attacks, which again I'm pretty bad at, but I mean, other than that, the only really thing to watch out for is his frostbite buildup on his weapon. So I think that's a spell that we got now. I think it's a spell, yeah, right here. It takes magic, but I suck a bunch of points into feathering, so it's not going to be very strong, but I do want to check it out eventually. Probably on my own time just to see what it does, but yep, we found the Ming General, yep, and we spent the rest of that episode just fighting him. Didn't take as long as Commander Liang or Hong Long, but he was challenging in his own right, mainly because of me. Yeah, I just had to be patient, wait for combos to end, sword counter where I could. Yeah, but we eventually got it. Yeah, it's like halfway through, or like 2/3 of the way through my attempts, I kind of realized, oh, he's a humanoid enemy about our size. We can backstab him. So I tried to figure out a good way to do it, and I think the best way to do backstab on him is when he does his grab attack. It's kind of like, I think we dodged to our right. I think was the better way to do it. Yeah, dodge to the right, and then immediately do a charged heavy. If you have the skill that speeds up the charged heavy by using a might, yeah, you should be able to get him. We did get him a few times, so it is doable. I think that's how we finished off the fight. Yeah, our final attempt, I think we finished off with a backstab. So it's a way to go. So yeah, that was basically it. That's basically all we did. Did Mort Grotto thinking it was a little village. Turned out just be another way to rebel camp. And then the Ming General here. Yep, and that was it. Although we did go back to camp, buy his armor set, his boss armor set. I think some other things, but yeah, other than that was it. Not a whole lot, but again, I wouldn't say a tough boss, but I think going forward, the bosses are going to get pretty tough. Yeah, Commander Hong Long was kind of like your first major brick wall, from what I can tell. After her, they've been tough, but not, you know, as tough as her. He's pretty close, but again, that was mainly on me. So yeah, I have a feeling bosses from now on are going to be kind of a challenge. So I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with them. So, yeah. Yep, and that was it. Yep, that was it. Just kind of finished off the outskirts. And now we're going into Snow Peak Palace or something like that. I can't quite remember what it's called, but now we're finally going into the top of Cloudspire. Yep. Yep. And between episodes, I didn't really do anything, so all our stuff's the same. I didn't move any skill points around. And today, again, we're just gonna go into Snow Peak Palace or whatever it's called. Yeah, just gonna continue forward. I have a feeling it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, probably be a lot of, you know, enemies around corners, ambushes, all that fun stuff. Yeah, we also have one of those little. Hopefully that's not yeah, back in the outskirts, you know, there's a center structure, the growth around it that would respawn enemies. I hope that's not one of those, but we'll see. Yep. So yeah, today continuing forward. Yeah, I have stick with the longsword. I'm gonna stick with the longsword until I get enough skill points to kind of go down one of the other weapon trees pretty far. Or so I'm just gonna stick with the longswords for now. I think they're probably the best. Well, the easiest to use. They're very well easy to use. They can handle a lot of situations from what I can tell. Excuse me. And with a sword counter, I just really like sword counter. I just like parrying things. So that's like a little comfort zone for me. So we're gonna stick with the long swords. Yep. Armor set. Got the Ming General's hat. I changed the look on them. I changed the look in all of these, but Ming General hat, embroidered armor, gold bandage bracers, pirate boots. Gave me a pretty good all-around defense with the resistances. It's probably the best I'm going to have right now. Yeah, lifesteal pendant, because I like health on kills. Stamina recovery is always good. Slightly reduces damage taken, prevents beast roars from making you flinch. A bit more defense, preventing flinching is good. Yeah, spells are about the same. Divine Might, Echoes. Yeah, these spells scale off feathering. Since I boosted my feathering up quite a bit, these should do a lot of damage. So, or relatively a lot. Yep. All right. All right. Shall we just get to it? Yeah, I tend to ramble on a bit too long, don't I? All right, Ming General. He's not going to stop us, but he's not going to help us. So let's go.
Feathered fiend.
Oh, there's a cannon somewhere, yeah. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. And just run by the guy. Alright. So I knew there was a cannon, I just couldn't see where because there's already a bunch of them. So he's right here. Let's just grab some just in case. Oh, I already have some. Alright. So that's a good way to start. Alright. Kong wine, sure. Let's go, Bunny Bun. Alright. Okay, so that's just a light. Okay. Alright, what do we see? Guy up there. Is that a pinwheel? That's a pinwheel. Over on the ledge. Some more guys. I just want to make sure there's no, it's got to be a cannon somewhere. How much you want to bet? Or an archer. Alright. Yep. Musket man. Take care of this guy. Oh, I did do something between episodes, I think. I went and unlocked the paralysis bone needle for our tempering. So instead of doing fire damage, we'll do lightning damage and build up paralysis. So hopefully that'll work. But it turns out it won't work for the one longsword. Yeah. The paralysis bone needle for our temperance will not work with this weapon. If I was at the shrine again, I would show you, but it said it was not compatible with the weapon, which was pretty interesting. It'll work with, Cloud's Edge and the Whipping Lash, but it wouldn't work for the other one, which is surprising. Okay. Little something to keep an eye out for. Really, that burned, huh? Whatever. Thank you. Bunny bun. In fact, we'll eat it. Gonna clear out the courtyard first. Thank you. Yeah, there was a major fight here, huh? Got rebel soldiers, Ming soldiers. There was a firefight, and you're not dead.
Blue feathers from her arm. She's a fiend for sure. Oh, Ming.
Knock you down, just wailing you as you get up. That's how you do it. Oh.
Die! Ming.
Oh, that was a kick. Okay, I wasn't sure. Alright. Oh, I hear the bird. Yep, he's up there. So I guess something important's up there. Yeah. That's not a good sign. Oh, another...
Ming.
Thank you. Sorry, sir. I'd rather not give you a chance to fight back. Alright, so the courtyard is cleared out, so which means the only way forward, I think, is that.
Lost to the flame.
Aha! Agree, thank you. So double check. So it's just that away? No, it's all blocked off. Okay. So I guess this is the way forward. Joke, wine barrels. All right. I don't like this. That's why. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright. I was wondering why you're defensive, but you have that little counter move. Good to know. Alright. That's a trap for sure. How much you want to bet it's a Madness Descends? Are you a mimic by chance? Okay, I was about to say. Burning Ignition. Get a nice little view. Yeah, there's the little beacons. You can't quite make out the rebel camp. It should be just right on the other side of that beacon. But, alright. Burning Ignition. If a nearby enemy suffers burns, your weapon gains increased fire attack power for a time. Okay. That could be useful. Increases weapon damage. Okay. Okay, just, you know, apply burn to an enemy, you get increased burn damage. Sounds about right. Probably very good against enemies that are very weak to burn. Like the giant tree guys. Thought there was something there. Yeah. One of the things I hate the most, enemies auto attack around corners. It's just, no, it's one of my little pet peeves. Thank you. Gotta remember, this one has the damage, the increased damage on kill than the might on kill. Alright. Arrow traps, there's a button, which means trapped hallway. Okay. Anybody can come jumping down above us? I really don't want to, but I have a feeling I should. Cool. Thunder flying daggers. Sure, why not? Yeah. There are pinwheels. There's the guys nearby, I guess. Yeah. Your services are no longer required. Yep.
Wuchang, what are you doing here of all places?
I could ask you the same question, sir.
How's your condition? I passed many people who've fallen to the feathering. Most lost to madness. But your mind, it remains sharp. The boatman's medicine must be working.
The Imperial Guard's whereabouts. Probably talk about Hong Long from the little paper we got from the rebel camp.
Ah, I nearly forgot. My memory's been slipping as of late. The Imperial Guards from the Tang Emperor's palace have definitely made their way to Cloudspire. I hear they're led by Hong Lan, commander of the Imperial Guard. I tried following them into the inner city, but the drawbridge was raised. I had to slip away and find another route. As fate would have it, I was captured by rebels. Held for days, I nearly ended up as their next meal. Fortunately, chaos erupted within their ranks, and I managed to escape during the confusion. I've kept busy gathering information these few days past. Apparently, the rebels wish to steal a certain something, thus their plots to break into the city. There's talk of the Madam of Snowfall Palace having ties with Ai Nung Chi. And the commander, it's said she also went to Snowfall, and hasn't been heard from since. Could she have been captured? Is there secretly discord between the Ming forces and Snowfall Palace? Almost slipped my mind. Take this. The old boatman gave it to me before I came to Cloudspire. I tried to offer payment, but he refused, claiming I'd already given enough. He mumbled something about 4 peculiar objects that consume their bearers. Whether it was truth or simply the madness speaking, I cannot say. But we should head to Snowfall Palace first, before making any further plans. Lowering the drawbridge must have attracted unwanted attention. Tread carefully.
Alright. A lot to unpack from that, but yeah, so Commander Hong Long did come to Snowfall Palace up here. I guess she might have been captured. Well, I know the rebel forces are after her to get the little chisel that she took from the Tang Palace. And his little dialogue there about the boatmen, the 4 objects that consume their bearers. I wonder if he's talking about the chisels, like the one we have. The ancient chisel. Yep. So, maybe there's 4 of those? Or maybe it's something else, I don't know. At first I thought it was the doors, but I think it might be the chisels he's talking about. So. And I also noticed this little book down here. That little eye symbol in his little book. We've seen that before. Everywhere abouts. Revenant Temple, along our journey. I don't know what it is. I think it's auspicious. Auspicious to say the least. Yeah, and I think he's also infected with the feathering. His memory has been slipping of late, which is one of the symptoms of victims of feathering. They lose their memories and then descend to madness. So I have a feeling he's not too well. You can especially see his arms are bandaged up as well. This one, his left arm in particular, but so yeah, a lot there. There may be more to him than he's letting on.
Lowering the drawbridge must have attracted.
All right, we gotta keep an eye out on him. I don't think he's up to good. All right. That looks like a NPC.
There's no doubt. The spy works for the old hag.
It seems the journey to Snowfall Palace is in order.
So it's an Imperial Guard, and a militia guy. Can't block that now, can ya? Ooh, Imperial Bracers. We already got that from the dude. And fixed origin pills. I think that raises resistances. So the old hag's a spy or something along those lines, huh? Maybe the commander of Snowfall Palace is a spy for the rebels? That's why there's discord amongst the Ming soldiers? Yeah, you're an NPC.
I know you. Yes, you're our savior.
I don't know, you kind of look like the Tau guy. But who are you?
The one who dealt with those ruffians. The madam's beside herself with joy, I must say. The name's Lee, a humble treasurer. What can I do you for?
So he's the Lee that the Zenwu priestess wants us to give that scroll to, huh? Alright, here's the scroll.
At last! I assume it was that Taoist woman who sent you, no? Ha ha ha! Could nary pry it from her clammy hands. Yet now she sends it right to me. Ah, it's a damn shame. The state those rebels left Zhenwu Temple in. We'd often work with the Taoists during their heyday. Indeed, it was with thanks to them that business here in Snowfall Palace first flourished. But times change. Chaos racks our world. And without the madam, I dare say Snowfall Palace wouldn't be standing today. Rest assured, now that I have the scroll, that Taoist will be handsomely rewarded.
And we got red mercury crystal, huh? So why'd you give that scroll to this guy, Taoist? What was it for?
Rest assured.
Alright.
Now
Let's check out that red mercury crystal. Is it a key item? Yes, it is. Mysterious material created at Zenwu Temple. A certain Taoist searches for this item. Mercury crystal mine in Cloudspire, Snowfall was bereft of its mining rights after the rebels claimed the mines. The treasurer of the palace claimed it as his own, and Zenwu Temple has yet to reclaim it. I bet this Lee guy is the treasurer of the palace, and he took over the mines. Yep, and now I think the Zenwu priestess, the Taoist, is trying to get a hold of some crystals in order to do something at Zenwu Temple. Alright, so we give that probably back to her, back at Cloud, the outskirts. Let's just stop off. Alright. Flame Ward, sure.
I'll make a fortune.
What, you gonna sell the scroll or something?
Rest assured.
Alright. Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna sell the spells to some people. To the highest bidder, probably. Alright, if it's just you, it should be fine. There's the arena with the Ming General. Alright. Alright, dude. Tell me how out of practice I am. Alright. We got a lucky dodge in there. That's good. Alright, so what do we see? We see something up there. I don't know what that is. Little bird pointing us to that building, or at least maybe that building. I wonder what that is up there. Right above my head. I have a bad feeling about this. That's one of those bad guys. Just out of range. Is it just you, though? If it's just you, I should be fine. stomp, follow up. There we go. Alright, lady, stop. Stop crying.
You're not from around here, are you? Miss. Ever visited Hills Watch? I'm Fang Yao. My father's a local apothecary. Father was wounded by the Snowfall folks while protecting me. I just want to know how he's doing. If you hear any news about him, could you let me know?
Oh, so this is the apothecary's daughter. This silk scarf, mentions her. Or mentions about, the apothecary and his family. Oh, I got a silk scarf. Is that good enough?
This handkerchief. Mother made this for me. Father, he's... Ling. What do I do now?
Sapphire Notice Lead. Right. Don't give up.
Ling.
Alright. Don't give up. That's all you gotta do. Is there anything else in this little courtyard? No. This little area. Alright. Okay, so that is like a little statue, okay. I was wondering what that was. Fire Lotus Seed. Really, there's nothing up here, huh? Let's check real quick. Snowfall Palace, once prosperous and serene, now seeks to grow. Therefore, we call upon the town's maidens. Those of 18 years or older and of fair appearance may present themselves. Those chosen by the ladies shall be granted fertile lands and meat in abundance. Heed this call, all you daughters of age, and bring them forth at once. Why? Why does presenting fair maidens makes the town prosper? Right, well, before we go in there, let's continue on this way. I hear little boo-hoos. Call one. Note from the side. Alright, so you're an actual shrine, okay. Alright. We'll level up. And I can actually show you the little bone needle I was talking about up here. Bone Needle Lightning. Yep, applies lightning damage and paralysis build up on our temperance. And then I would need radiant feathers for that. I think I'm gonna need to up my agility. Yeah, we'll up our agility. So then if we go over here to Temperance, yeah. Temperance available as your current weapon and bow needles match. Match perfectly. However, if I change out my weapon, say to the Flamebringer, if I go back into Temperance, yeah. Unable to temper as your current weapon and bow needle are incompatible. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if it won't build up, it won't do the lightning attack, or if it does everything else. I haven't tried. Yeah, let's do it right now. Can we even use it? Nope, we can't even use it. That's actually pretty cool. Another layer of, you gotta think about what your needles are, what weapon you're gonna use. all that stuff. That's actually pretty neat. Yeah, not all bone needles work with all weapons. That's another thing we gotta keep in our eyes on. Yep. One of them fair maidens that'll probably grab us. How much you want to bet? Or she tried to. I think we had that same little notice back at Hill's Watch. You know, present your maidens to the palace and get rewarded kind of thing. Here, another one. Right there. Sorry, lady, I don't want you to grab me. Thank you. Mine Lotus will take and check. Snowfall Palace, once prosperous, serene. It's the same little message. Okay. Alright, I don't see anything, which is good. Which is good. What do you got? Oh, you're one of the little musket guys. Big guy dropped on us. Ow. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. I heard him come down. Mercury.
With scarcely enough meat, let alone for the young master's wedding. And there's barely any firewood left in the city. How shall we survive the winter?
Ooh, bunny buns. Yeah, there's another pressure plate, so just be careful. I'll help you survive winter. Oh, there's a new enemy down there. Alright. And you throw daggers, huh? Okay. Ow. What's that? Frost buildup? Hold on, I gotta check. Oh, there's the thunder. Yep, that was frostbite. Okay. It's like a storm's rolling through. Or a shortcut to the shrine. So there's a way down. There's a way up. This looks like to be a drop down. Okay. Want to go up or go down? Part of me wants to go down first. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hope we can get this one over with quick and get back to the shrine. Thank you. There's a feather, but I have a feeling it's another trap. Yeah. Oh. This goes up probably past the barricade, okay. Black coral bracelet. Is that a key item? Yes, it is. Hand over to Wuchang to gain access to new products. Okay. Bracelet crafted from rare black coral. It is prized treasure found only in the southern archipelago, months away by journey. The madam is said to have gifted it to one of her maidservants, though her so-called generosity serves but one purpose, securing their loyalty. Yep, okay. Let's give that to Wuchang for more items. Alright, so this probably takes us on the other side of the little barricade. Let's just make sure. Yeah, let's see where it goes. Cloudspire Bazaar. There's another Ming soldier. Alright, so you don't get attracted, but you guys come. Thank you. Yeah, the dodging has a bit of generosity to it. A bit generous to it. There's another Imperial Guard and like another assassin lady. This is gonna be a tough fight. Another militia guy as well. Oop, there's another one right there. Oh, that was almost
You dare defy me. Even the madam must bow to the general. Who are you to play at such arrogance?
Alright. I need to do this fight. It's gonna suck, but I need to do it. Thanks for walking into it. Ow. Let's take care of this guy first. Thank you.
At its end.
Thank you. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Okay, wasn't that bad, yeah. Thank you. Health pills, actually pretty good. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of challenging because they can, deflect our attacks, but they can't deflect the heavy, which is good. So you see him getting that heavy, that little deflect stance, just strong attack, it looks like. Ow. Brilliant feather. We'll take brilliant feathers. Although I think what we're looking for now is radiant feathers, but I think that's gonna wait. Thank you. Calm wine. Fire pots, probably a good idea. Considering all these barrels. Oh, is that Panda? Well, it's not Panda, but it is a guy. Alright, we gotcha. I'm just gonna grab this. Okay. Alright, you're a merchant dude. You're an actual NPC. Alright, who are you?
Huh? An outsider? Boss says I shouldn't talk to no outsiders. Great.
Alright. Outsider, huh? The young master was overjoyed and immediately sent out an invitation to find a tailor in preparation for the wedding festivities. Those who are qualified may present this to Shen, the butler, in exchange for 100 tills of silver and a generous supply of meat. Alright. You the young master? No. Alright, you're something. I don't know what you got on about. Let me just want to do this real quick. I'm just curious. Let me. I don't think this will work, but I'm just wondering. Yeah. Okay. I figured. Okay. Alright, so he's important, I guess. Lantern. Alright. So I guess we need to bring him some sort of food, be my guess. So he's gliding himself in the corn. Which I'm pretty sure China didn't have corn until I don't know when. Oh, we gotta go up. Yeah, because if I remember right, corn's native to the United States, or no, not the United States, the Americas. I think South America, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's native to the Americas, not to ancient China. Thank you. Alright, what's up here? Way into buildings, huh? Or a shortcut? So there's a way to climb back up, but...
We'll gain more like-minded recruits, and then overthrow that hag in the palace. Can somebody help us?
Alright, so who are you?
An outsider? Boss says I shouldn't talk to no outsiders. Just leave, will ya?
Oh, you're matchsticks. Don't we have something to give to matchsticks? Axe. Yes, this. Supposed to give this to one of, like, I think it was Matchsticks or something. Is it you?
Heard of the great yonder gang, perchance? We rule things around here in Snowfall, and I'm the leader. Don't fear, you're in luck. I'm inviting you to join us. We'll overthrow that hag together. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. We'll overthrow the hag, the madam.
Wise choice. You're one of us now. That one over there's Matchstick. And then there's Glut. He's not back yet, though. We'll do great things together.
Great yonder antler cap. Yeah, we have to give the poor bold Matchstick over there.
Hear anything of note while at Snowfall Palace?
Nope, nothing yet. Alright, so Matchstick.
Boss says the bridge has been lowered. Was that your doing? Well, calling me impressed. I can finally go look for Granny. Granny's getting old, so Dar sent her to that dark and smelly Mort Grotto, as per our traditions. It's atop the cliff at the mining tunnel. All the old folk are there. Dar says they have plenty of meat, so I needn't worry. That's rubbish if you ask me. I'm sure Granny's starving. I've got to head back to the village for food and get it to her. Granny must be waiting for me at Mort Grotto, right?
No, she's not. In fact, we got a bowl for you.
The longevity bowl I gave Granny for her birthday. Where'd you get that? And all because I didn't get there in time. Granny.
Oh, tugging at the heartstrings, I see. Anything else? Nope, okay. So we actually got a new hat. Great yonder deer antler cap. Okay, not too bad. Oh, a little pretty bad burning, but other than that, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, sure, why not? We're part of the gang now. We'll go back to, was it Gluts? Red Mercury. Alright, just checking. Alright, so let's go back to, what's his face, Gluts. Now he should be able to talk to us. Oh, Gluts, we're part of the gang now, so you can talk to us. Are you going to share some of your delicious food with us? Oh, got an item. Ah, Mercury. Alright, Gluts. Talk to me, buddy.
Great.
News about joining the Great Yonder Gang.
Oh, great. Now we can finally do something big together.
And what might that be? Please elaborate.
Oh, great. Now we can...
Oh, that's it? Really? Alright, alright. What's our time? Well, we did unlock that little area. I'm actually gonna go back to Wu Gang real quick. Check out what we get from the bracelet, and then we'll probably call it an episode. Because I don't want to go on too much longer. Oh. Actually, let's go over to the past first. Check in with the Taoist lady. Told her we gave her the scrolls of the guy. Give her the Mercury chunk. Or the Mercury stone. Gotta be careful of little archer guys. Should be right over here. Oh, there she is. Alright, Taoist. We delivered your scroll.
Have you found Lee? Please, it's of great importance that you find the treasurer named Lee and deliver the package to him.
I already did. Here's your mercury.
What? How did you come by this? Well, my thanks to you, all the same.
Ooh.
My business is concluded. I must now return to Zhenru Temple. Until we meet again.
So we meet again. Alright. Cool. Alright, so gave us another brilliant feather. Yeah, brilliant feather. Okay. Kind of worth it. Don't worry about the dog. Head back. So now we'll go back to the refugee camp, turn in the bracelet with Wuchang. And then we'll probably call an episode after that, because I don't want to go much longer. It's probably the Battle of Cloudspire. That's what it looks like. Alright, so Suchong's still gone, as expected. Alright, Wuchang, we got something for you.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
Just make sure.
Come back soon. Hey, you made it.
Alright, here's the black coral bracelet.
I'd heard tales of Cloudspire, its endless riches. Yearned to see them with my own eyes. Imagine my surprise upon arrival, scrabbling and brawling, the ground littered with corpses. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Where death is rampant, there's money to be made.
Yep. Picking up stuff from the dead, selling it to the living. Yeah, it's pretty good business. Alright, so what do we got? Oh. Senior maid scarf, maid coat. That looks pretty cool. Straps and leggings. Anything else that's new? Yes, there's these, I think. Yeah. Increased damage dealt if 6 discipline skills are known. Yep. Increases your damage during Skyborn Might. To unlock hidden powers, gaining Skyborn Might increases the lethality of your attacks. That will combo pretty well with the Might, with the Skyborn Might. And just the long swords in general, because we've been getting Skyborn Might at a pretty impressive rate. And this one's interesting. Forcibly turning an enemy around increases your damage for a time. Huh? The only weapon I can think of that could do that is the Whipping Lash. If you have a might, a might, you can use its weapon ability. Apparently that will, turn enemies around, but that seems specific. I mean, okay, I guess. But I'm interested in this.
Come back soon, you hear?
Alright.
Hey,
I just want to sell some stuff, see if we have anything to
got
sell.
some new stuff for you.
Looking to sell armors in particular. Anything duplicate? Yeah, you get the Palace Maid and you got the Senior Maid. Senior mates made with fancier materials. We did get another Imperial bracer. Okay, I think that's everything.
Come back soon.
All right. Right. And actually, yeah, we'll call an episode right there. Well, let me travel back and then we'll call an episode. There's 2 NPCs there. One of them is the gang, one of the matchstick gang member. I don't know what the other one is. Is it Lee, maybe? We'll go talk. Let's see if he's still there. We'll talk to Lee real quick, if he's still there. Alright. Alright, is it Lee? Okay, so I guess this enemy doesn't respawn. She's not there. Yeah, I know. You're something important. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. Alright. Thank you. Are you still here, Lee? No, you're not. Okay, so you moved on. So you're not... One of them's the matchstick guy from... Unless the other one's Glutz. It could be Glutz. Who knows? Let's go find out. Yeah, this is the bazaar on the other side. We have to clear that area out again. Oh. So I guess these guys don't respawn, I guess. So you go back down to the bazaar. Check up on Glutz. Thank you. Thank you. Back at the bazaar. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Oh. Thought I could reach him. Dude. Thank you. I'm gonna assume Glutz is over here still. he covers distance. Ah! That lady over there was plucking at me. Whatever. His little jumping attack seems to teleport him on top of you, no matter how far you are. Okay. Yeah, always take care of the range guys first, but yeah. So I guess these guys are permanently dead now. Alright. I'm just trying to get to see if Glutz is still down there, but I have a feeling he might be up top with the rest of them. Flying daggers, we'll take them. Actually, let me see if I can pull them one at a time. If I can pull them one at a time, that'd be better. Great. I got his attention. That's fine. He's not too bad. Yes, I know. My madness has ascended. Alright. I should be able to get you by yourself. Oops. You're gonna die, so that's fine. Alright, so I can get you guys one at a time. No. Alright. So that is good to know.
Our great men!
Oh, no stamina. Ran out of stamina. Someone's shooting at us. Man. Talk about quick aim. Okay. Thank you. So now, is Gut still over here? Yes, he is. Do you have anything new? Or is it someone else?
Oh, great. Now we can find...
Alright, so it's someone else. Okay, I don't know who that other guy is then. Alright, let's go to Matchstick. He should have something new, and then we'll end it there. Alright. Matchstick.
But I've still got you. I'm all right. Boss says that men ought to stay strong.
Alright, so guys got his hat. Anything else?
Hear anything of note while at Snowfall Pass?
Nope. Alright. So we got a new hat. More on the physical side. Okay. That's actually probably better. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. Might as well. Until I can find a way back to the worship shrine, we're just gonna keep going.
Now, where did I put it? It must be within Cloudspire. Time's of the essence. Better get looking.
What are we looking for?
Ah, the lady who lowered the bridge, I presume. You should know that your deeds left the madam exceptionally pleased. My name is Shen, the butler of Snowfall Palace. I deal with all matters large and small on the madam's behalf. The madam appreciates your help, but we're making preparations for a rather grand event. Hence, I must insist you keep out. By all means, proceed if you must. However, I shall turn a blind eye only if you help me find a certain something.
Sure, what are you looking for?
Much appreciated. The certain something is a set of 2 pieces. A phoenix coronet and a vermilion wedding dress for the bride-to-be. Nary a soul in Snowfall Palace is wealthy enough to sport such fine attire. You'll recognize it at a glance.
A phoenix headpiece and a vermilion wedding dress.
The certain something is a set of 2 pieces. A phoenix coronet and a vermilion wedding dress for the bride-to-be. Nary a soul in Snowfall.
Okay. So this actually leads us back down to the shrine. This was the ladder up that I first saw. Yeah. That way leads back to the shrine. Okay. Let's just check out what's over here. Yeah, this leads us back to the shrine. This leads us forward. Now I'm kind of curious. Is what he's looking for in here? I wouldn't be surprised. So an item right there. That was one of the suiciders. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so this should be the item we spotted earlier. Brilliant feather, we'll take it. Yeah, all these maiden corpses is not a good sign. Yeah, especially when you come into a pantry with a bunch of feet and hands. No. I have a feeling this way will lead us to the items the butler's looking for. There's a feathered guy. Take care of him real quick. Yes. Yes, bird, I know you're over there. I'm gonna check out this house still. Yeah. Excuse me. Who are you? Glacial frostbite. Inflicting frostbite increases the damage of frostbite. Okay. Does that mean if we inflict frostbite buildup, or does it just trigger frostbite, increases further frostbite? That's a little confusing because I thought frostbite was a one-time thing. Unless there's a frostbite status effect and a frostbite damage type, which is do a quick check. Fire, lightning, frostbite debuff, frostbite buildup. All right. All right. I'll probably have to check my the skill tree because I think one of the bone needles has a thing that does frostbite buildup. We can check it there. Yeah. People. Excuse me, gentlemen. Mercury. So there's a shortcut down. There's a soldier. Which one I bet this leads us over there? I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna go back to that bird. It goes down a level. There it is. Ah. Shortcut ladder. I believe this will lead us back to where the gang guys are, the Yang gang. So I believe that Ming soldier, I think, patrols that little area. All right. Hold on. Let's see what's down here. Why are you targeting me? Yeah, you got enemies there. Oh.
Ming.
Thank you. Alright, so what's over here? It's the way forward. That looks like it's the way forward. Let me use backtrack again. Search these buildings again. Alright, I hear you. I'll leave you be just in case I forget. I'm gonna check out these buildings. Through down here. Cross. So we can go down or we can go forward, which has a little exploder guy. Alright, come on. I think I got you. That works. Thank you. There's something about this building. Oh, it's just a little fire pit. Bunny buns. We love our bunny buns. Ming soldier. Thank you. Yeah, that way leads back to the kids. Should be another give us your maidens, blah blah blah. Yep. Alright, so what's this? A fire pot. I think there was one more area in this building I'll check out. And then we'll actually for sure call an episode. So I think at this point I just have a way forward, so and let's check out what's down here. Oh. Yep, exploder guy. Thank you. Health pill will take. Just checking. Alright. Again, don't ask what the meat is in their stews. Yeah, I wouldn't ask. Alright, so we have that shortcut, so we're good. Hold on, can I go continue over that way? Hold on, there's like a new little ramp I saw. I don't think we can, but I just want to check. Okay, I wasn't sure. Alright, so let's head back to the shrine, rest up. There's Mr. Butler. He's looking for a wedding dress and a little cornet. Just want to make sure.
Hear anything of note while at Snowfall Palace?
Ask about the wedding attire. You, really?
Who cares if the hag's good-for-nothing son is getting married? And those, well, they're just lost scraps of cloth. Serves that old fart right for rushing everything. That old coat's up to no good. I bet the hag's behind it. Been snatching up brides left and right. I want to stand up for them. But he's trying to force us out of Snowfall Palace. In his dreams, we'll remain for as long as Snowfall Palace still stands. Look, I'll be honest. I've got the wedding clothes. Well, seeing as you're one of us now, you'd better act the part. It's been a fair while since Glut left. Fetch him, and I'll give you these blasted wedding clothes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had anything about it, but yeah. Alright, so now we gotta get Gluts. We should already have the way cleared, so let's just hopefully get to them. Alright, so that makes it much easier. I was not expecting this to happen at this time, but oh well. Sooner we get it over with, the better, I guess. Completing these little side quest things. Maybe it's required to advance the story. Who knows? Alright. Gluts.
I've got to eat wherever I can find, because the butler's busy. Boss says the butler's a meanie, but he brought me food, and he took my master to Snowfall Palace to achieve greatness. My master's the greatest tailor in town. Although, I haven't seen him since he set off for Snowfall. Oh! The butler said my master wanted to see me, to show me what he'd been working on. But, boss is looking for me too, so... I don't know what to do.
I say, Shen, send him back to the gang. I don't like the butler. The old hag seems to be up to something. Nothing good. Nothing good. So, to the gang.
Yeah, I suppose I should stick with boss for now.
Yeah. So his master's the tailor, and they took the tailor up to the palace for the wedding. Great yonder foxcap. It's like it's a bit more on the elemental defense side. Yeah, these have descriptions, don't they? Handmade antler cap. From the moment the Snowfall people began seeking new blood, her father gave her this hat and instructed her to disguise herself and flee. It works well to keep the cold out. Gave her this hat and instructed her to disguise herself and flee. So something is amiss. Something is amiss. Yep. Gut's tailor master was recruited to work for Snowfall, and so Glut joined the Great Yonder gang to survive. Yet while now protected by their leader, he misses his master greatly. Yeah, crudely fashioned tiger hat, handcrafted by an elder. Matchstick hides away any foodstuff possible. Merely surviving is a difficulty in itself during such cold and harsh times. Yep. Okay. Oh, let's also see the description of the maid stuff. A silk veil that shields one's face from the wind, deceptively thin yet capable of keeping out the cold. Reserved for the madam's personal attendants, it signifies both status and duty. These maids arrived at Snowfall Palace with the madam, each possessing remarkable martial prowess. Empowered by a secret technique, their loyalty is unwavering and absolute. Oh, it's a little veil for their face and like a little wide brim hat, like this bamboo hat. Okay, a coat sewn from red silk, its collar adorned with beast fur, intrinsic golden embroidery reserved for the madam's personal attendants. It signifies both status and duty. Okay. Probably nothing else. I think the phrase was probably the same. Yep. Silk reserved for madam's personal blah, blah, blah. Even as the land lay in ruins and its people suffered, the maids of Snowfall Palace still donned such luxurious garments, a testament to Snowfall's staggering wealth. All right. So we sent Glutz back to the gang. So let's go back to the gang to get the wedding dress. By damn it, I'm going to help this wedding happen. Whether it's probably a bad thing, but we're going to do it. Excuse me.
I'm not scared of anything. Not as long as boss is around.
Okay, got some buddy buns. Thank you. And boss.
I stand by my word. Here, take the clothes. It's high time I thought up a master plan to rid that hag of her power.
Close it out.
It's high time.
Okay, so maybe sending him here is probably a good thing. Maybe I'll help out with the boss later on, maybe. But we got the attire. Yep. Extravagant wedding attire. The coronet is adorned with phoenix jewelry, while the dress features embroideries of golden flowers. Madame Huang wore this when she first arrived in Snowfall Palace. She has been waiting with bated breath for a chance to don it yet again. Yet again? Huh? Alright, something definitely is amiss at Snowfall. She first wore this when she came to Snowfall, and it says here she's waiting with bated breath to don it again. But the info says it's an attire had made for the bride-to-be. Yeah, something is amiss. Which way am I going? This way. Alright, Butler, here's your things. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Did you find them for me? Much obliged. They were here in the castle for safekeeping, ready for the bride-to-be, until they vanished, that is. Thank the stars you found them. Hand the wedding attire over to the madam, and she shall reward you handsomely. Oh, and, you'll find a gang of youths in the inner head calling themselves Great Yonder. Should you take up work for the madam, I ask that you not treat the children too harshly. Be merciful, miss. They're but children growing up on the streets as beggars with no one to guide them.
Serving the madam, but still thinking about the lay people, huh? You're not too bad in my book.
Oh, and, you'll find a... Be merciful, miss.
Okay. Alrighty then. Now we'll head back to the shrine and then call it an episode. It's gone a bit longer than I anticipated or wanted to, but alright. Sure, we'll level up. Don't know what to spend it on, but we'll level up nonetheless. Arcane, magic, leech, feathering. It's endurance. What's this? This like another temperance slot? No, it's a charge. Yeah, this one unlocked an acupuncture. I wonder if there's another acupuncture along this line. Yeah, I see another thing over here. This might be another acupuncture slot. So we're going to continue down this line until we get here. Alright. Alright, anything else I want to do? Alright, so all that's done, nothing there. Alright. Alright, and with that, I am going to call an episode. Yep. I have finally made our way into Cloudspire City, apparently. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the palace yet, not to Snowfall. Yeah, I think Snowfall is the name of the palace. Cloudspire is the name of the city that the palace occupies. Think of it as like a little castle town in European aspects. Yeah. So, yep, we made our way in. Yep. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, just kind of fought away through some enemies, some more Ming soldiers. Starting to see some Imperial guards because they did come this way. Yep. Some nooks and crannies. Found some found people behind doors. Found the apothecary's daughter. Gave her the silk scarf. found Mr. Pinwheel, who, in my opinion, is throwing up some red flags. For one, he can see the boatman. He actually interacts with the boatman. He also says he's suffering from memory lapses, which is a symptom of the feathering. So I'm pretty sure he's either infected or there's more to him than meets the eye. His little book, one of the illustrations in his book, is that little red eye that we've been seeing here and there, especially at the Worship's Rise and Shu Sanctum. So he's on my caution. Gotta keep an eye out for him. But, yep. And then we found the treasurer, Treasurer Lee, who the Zenwu Taoist priestess wanted us to give the scroll to. So we gave him the scroll. We got a red mercury crystal. We then gave it back to her. She seemed kind of surprised that we had it, or he gave it to us, or whatever. But so that concluded her business. I think she moved on to Zenwu Temple somewhere. She probably went back to the Zenwu Temple, so we'll probably find her there. But yeah. Moved past him. Made our way into the city proper here. Got a shrine. Fought through some more enemies. More items. I think got another benediction or two. Found a coral bracelet, which we handed over to Wu Gang, which unlocked an armor set and some more benedictions. The senior maid set. So we bought that out. Left the benedictions, which I probably should have spent my money on. Probably went back and got some of those benedictions. One of them seemed pretty cool. It was a increased power when we gained a Skyborn Might. So definitely could come in handy. So I should probably go grab that when we can. Yeah. Just kind of continued going through these buildings, the back alleyway, down a little ladder through a little cave system. Popped us out at the bazaar on the other side here. Yeah, fought through some enemies. Found gluts of the Yonder Gang. Excuse me. Yeah, just continued on. Found the gang's boss and Matchstick. Joined the gang. Gave Matchstick his grandma's vitality bowl. Gave us his funky little hat. Continued on. Ended up finding the butler, Snowfall Palace butler, who asked us to find a wedding dress, which turned out to be in the possession of the Yonder Gang for some reason. Yeah. And she said she'll give us the dress if we bring Glutz back to her. So we went back to Glutz, although he wants to go find his master. He wasn't sure what to do, so he gave us a choice. Send him back to the boss, or send him to find his master. We sent him back to to his boss. Yeah, I think that's the better choice. I hope. Question mark, maybe. But yep. We did die trying to get the Glutz, but yeah, went back, got through that a bit better. Yep, so we went back to the boss. The boss gave us a dress. Then we turned it back to the butler. Yeah, and that was it. Yeah, that was it. Just a bunch of exploring, a bunch of fighting, a bunch of item looting. The usual. Progressing some side quests, turning in some rewards. Yep. And next episode will just be more of this. More going through the city here. Hopefully we'll find our way up to the palace, but we'll see. Yeah, because I think at this point I have only the way forward. I don't have any other side paths to do. It's not that I can remember. So yeah, next episode is more of Cloudspire City. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get to the palace, but I know something is amiss at the palace. Yeah, some of these item descriptions say that there's a wedding going on, but one of them says Madame Hong's the bride-to-be, possibly. Even though there's a bunch of flyers out here searching for, young maidens. I don't know. Something is amiss. Something is happening up there. So, So yeah, I guess we'll find out what's happening. Hopefully next episode, probably not, but who knows. Yep. Oh, we also got a new gesture. Was it? I think it's called Celebrates. Celebrate. Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got Celebrate from Matchstick. After he joined the gang, he wanted us to go find his grandma, but we already did that, so we gave him the bowl. So, yep. So yeah, next episode, more of Cloudspire City. But again, that's for another episode, and I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all. Wrong one. I'll see you all next time.